Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Okay, I do have Skeleton Crew interviews and wrap-ups and stuff, but I'm not going to talk about those today.
Okay.
I want to talk about some other news. There's more information now about Sigourney Weaver's role in The Mandalorian Grogu.
She's playing Embo.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
no.
hilarious?
But remember, when we found out about Mandalorian Grogu becoming a movie and all that, one of the only casting announcements we had was Sigourney Weaver. So everyone assumed that means it's got to be a big role, right?
Well,
An
I don't know.
important role, perhaps?
You would think so. You don't get Sigourney
Sigourney
Weaver to
Weaver,
have her
yeah.
in the movie for 30 seconds. Though, I mean, we did get Trinity, Carrie-Ann Moss in The Acolyte for, well, more than... She was actually in there quite a bit. She was in 3 episodes.
She was in 3 episodes.
Yeah, I take that back.
All right, so Hollywood insider Jeff Snyder has talked about what her role is going to be on his podcast. He doesn't have a lot of details, but he has a name for the character as well as the possible role that this character has.
Imperial agent of some kind. Like
No,
high up.
you're
High up
wrong.
Imperial. It just, I don't know. It seems
You're
like that fits.
right and wrong at the same time.
Okay.
So, she is going to be playing Bishop. Bishop
Okay.
is a
Bishop's
colonel
from
in the
Aliens.
New Republic.
Okay.
Yes, in that she only has a few scenes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of, you just brought it up, the whole funny aspect of it, that
yeah.
her name is Bishop,
Yes.
which when she was in Aliens, playing, obviously, famous character Ripley,
Yep.
Bishop was the robot guy,
The android, yeah.
the android she worked with, and you thought it was like Bishop is a bad guy, then at the end, it's like, hero, and
Yeah. That's, I don't even know what to say to that. Feels like a Filoni thing.
Yeah.
For better
Filoni
or
and
worse.
Favreau, I think
Filoni
they
and
really
Favreau.
like to take...
They like to take, not obscure references per se,
No.
but like little references and go, ha, I get it.
But they probably thought, hey,
Easter
Sigourney
eggy
Weaver will
type
get a
things.
kick out of this. We're going to name her character after the robot, android,
Yeah.
in the movie she was in ages and ages ago.
Yes. Which is a weird name for a Star Wars character, I feel like.
Do you
in a
think that
way,
that might
maybe?
play a part as to what to expect out of her character? She's supposed to
I
be,
don't
like I
know.
said, a colonel in the New Republic. Which means, obviously, the New Republic, higher up military, are going to at least be involved. Perhaps when the rumors of the, Imperial
Return of
remnants
Thrawn. Dun, dun,
get
dun.
news to her,
Yeah.
she plays the quote-unquote bad guy and goes and doesn't believe them and won't send the troops and won't send help. But by the end of the movie, she rallies them all and brings them in. So she flips her character just like Bishop.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can have my crazy theories.
No, you do, and you do, too. You do.
It's more, the world is more fun that way.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I part of me thought she'd have a significant role because why else bring her in? Another part was like, well, that
Sigourney
probably...
Weaver, yeah.
I don't know how much she's going to do in this necessarily. I mean, what is she going to be alongside Mando on the adventure? Probably not.
No.
So it was kind of like, I hope
I
she
assume
has
she's
a
going to be
decent
some
role.
high-ranking liaison for Mando and crew, or
I
maybe
could have seen
Carson
her.
to go and tell another person about the dangers, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
dismiss Carson. He doesn't know what he does.
Everybody dismisses Carson.
Poor
I thought she could be, like I said, a high-ranking kind of Imperial that would be kind of our main antagonist in the series, or the movie, I should say.
Well, she's not going to be Imperial at all. The
That's,
rumor has it right now she's
okay.
going to be on the side of the New Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move into another interesting tidbit. We have a little news about what you could possibly be seeing at Celebration this year.
Star Wars stuff.
How did you know?
I spoiled it, sorry. No, I'm curious.
No.
Because I've been very curious what is going to be at this celebration. I have this weird feeling, a lot of announcements. I don't know why.
Well, this is in the game bracket, which we haven't heard
Okay.
anything about games coming out, in a while.
Not really, not since
Just about them
Outlaws
being
came
created
out.
and not,
And then there's Hunters, too, of course. coming to,
Hunters! Sorry.
You're very excited
But
for the release of Hunters Wide. Go ahead.
We talked about this ages and ages ago, I believe, that Bit Reactor was going to be making a Star Wars, RTS, a real-time strategy
Yeah,
game.
yeah, cool.
And the rumor has it right now that they're going to actually give you, the public announce in a trailer at Celebration.
Okay.
So that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I know you actually really like real-time strategy games.
I am something of a fan of that myself, yeah.
For those who are not familiar what a real-time strategy game is, you kind of get more of a top-down control of units,
Think
troops.
Warcraft, yeah. That's what
Original
Warcraft 2.
Warcraft, yeah.
Yeah, not World of Warcraft, not to begin, but Warcraft 2
Yeah.
was the first game I ever played online was Warcraft 2.
Yeah, so you kind of get
Blew
this
my
top-down control of a battlefield where you control the strategies, and it's turn-based, so you respond to events as they unfold on the battlefield. They've had titles like this in the past, like in 2006, Empires at War. which apparently still has an active player base.
There was one, which is the one I'm thinking about in like 2002, maybe? Why can't I think of the name of that one? It was an RTS. I really liked it.
Well, we're also supposedly going to find out that the game is going to be released on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, in the Epic Store. I don't even know what the Epic Store is.
It's like Steam, but epic.
Wow. There aren't many details on the game. BitReactor has said in the past they wanted to make a game that had a unique visual language, making it feel different from other RTS titles, and have a style that is immediately fun for users who aren't familiar with the format, but feels true to Star Wars. We haven't, they haven't commented on any of that, if they're going to actually release at Celebration, but I would be excited.
No, I'm up for a new RTS. I think that'd be awesome.
Maybe we'll get some updates on the KOTOR remake.
Maybe we will.
Does it exist? Does it not exist? Nobody knows.
My prediction, we're gonna get a ton of stuff. But no, I'm really cool with another RTS. Loved Warcraft 2. Loved Warcraft 3.
I know.
There's some other good art. Like I said, there's that Star Wars one that's the name is on the tip of my tongue that I can't remember. But yeah.
I like the little, and I know it's not exactly it's the same category RTS, but like Final Fantasy Tactics. It's sort of an RTS, right? You control
not exactly.
No, individual guys instead.
Yeah, RTSs are usually you're making bigger units. Than
I played the Halo one.
Really?
Yeah, there was a Halo RTS years and years ago. I played the heck out of that.
How did I not play that? No, Final Fantasy Tactics is a great game, but not exactly the same thing. Kind of in the same vein because you are kind of turn by turn. Well, even real time strategies are real time, so it's not because those are turn based.
Yeah.
So yeah, what am I thinking? Not really the same thing at all.
They're I don't know.
They kind of are.
I still like them.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's move into new this week in Star Wars, etc. Sadly, Tuesday is back to being a vacant hole until we get Andor. Well, not even until we get Andor. I mean, we have Daredevil coming up. I'm super excited. Yeah. The trailer looked fantastic. It's pretty much Netflix season 4.
It looks like it,
We were thinking about doing a review on the trailer. I don't know if that'll happen.
I think we missed the window, but our review it looked really good.
Really good. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I like the little details that really let you know it connects to the Netflix.
Yeah, they were trying to here, look at this. Remember that from season 3?
It makes me want to rewatch all of it.
That was
the first time. I don't have time.
I love you watch the trailer and you're like, I think we need to watch the first 3 seasons of Daredevil. I'm like, well,
possibly the Defenders,
Yeah, possibly just all of it, just in case.
All of it, because
just in case Iron Fist shows up. Iron Fist ain't showing up.
Luke Cage might.
Luke Cage, there's a reference.
Yeah, there's a reference. And I think
but I was like, I don't know if we have time for that. We also have to restart the Andor soon and do our re-reviews.
So you can remind everybody what the show was about. Episode by
it was about awesome.
All right, but as for Wednesday this week in comics, we have Star Wars Battle of Jakku Last Stand number 4.
It's almost over, and you still haven't started it.
Oh.
Just mock me.
Yeah. Thursday is going to be our voice chat for the Patreon members on Discord. 8 p.m. Central Time. And I guess the last thing I'll say is on Friday, if you're watching Severance, Season 2, Episode 2,
you should be.
I know Roku channel or whatever was offering, you could watch for free, the first season and stuff. It's really good. If you're not watching it, maybe give it a try. It's kind of addicting.
I can't recommend that show enough. And Silo just wrapped up Season 2, which was also, Apple is worth the money. I don't generally say that about streaming services.
They're like $10 a month. They're cheaper than most of them.
Apple has a lot of good stuff. I feel like everything I watch on Apple, I enjoy. I don't know that there's been any show on Apple that we started where I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And no, I'm not sponsored. We are not sponsored by Apple. I'm not getting paid to say that. That is just a genuine opinion.
Yeah, I've been
enjoying solid, yeah. I mean, I don't know that there's a ton, but everything that is on there is worth it. So if you get a free trial to Apple, take it and watch Severance, watch Silo. There's a few other shows.
There's some other good stuff on there too. We're just mentioning the 2 that are most fresh in our minds right
now. Because one just finished and one started season 2.
I know Monarch Legacy of Monsters is supposed to get a season 2.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. That's I think even though they've really jumped the shark with the whole MonsterVerse thing after the New Empire.
I don't want to talk about New Empire.
I know you were so sad.
That movie made me very upset.
It was too much, you could say. But anyway, that's enough for us. So now it is your turn to take to the comments below and tell us what you think of any and all of today's news. And let's talk some Star Wars or some MonsterVerse. Whatever the case may be, leave those comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.